Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Well, I'm out here once again working on our 70 Sport satellite that we are in the process of transforming into the 70 Superbird, and wanted to share a quick little DIY with you guys on how to rebuild door hinges as well as how to reskin the passenger door. Now, in the last episode, you guys saw me peel off all of these original quarter panels, took out a big section there of the trunk pan, and we confirmed we got a lot of work to do. Now we've got rocker work, of course, outer wheelhouses, full trunk pan, trunk drops. Yeah, we got a lot to do. And I know it looks really, really bad, but believe me when I say the bones are good, okay? I promise the bones are good. So looking here at this door, I don't know if you guys can see how absolutely hammered this thing is, but it's got a whole lot of whiskey dents in it. The bottom side of it here has actually got a huge crease where it looks like it's been dragged across something. Huge dent here, and yeah, just the entire thing is in really, really bad shape. But the good thing is our friends at AMD actually make every single part and piece for this car. So what we have here is a beautiful, fresh passenger side door skin. And the process for installing this is actually quite simple, and I'm going to show you guys here over the next few minutes as we grind away this original edge, peel off the door skin, knock off all the original spot welds on the other side, and then prepare and install that door skin. But before we hop into that, one of the things that drives me absolutely crazy is when you open up a door and it drops like a half of an inch, right? And that is either one of two things. Number one, either your bolts are loose on your door, or number two, you have bad bushings. And so these right here are Dorman bushings, part number 38382. You can get these off Amazon for maybe $5 or $6, and I'm going to show you guys here. It takes about 5 minutes to actually swap these out, and it's going to make a huge difference on this car. And the reason it's so important is that because we want to make sure our door is perfectly aligned to where our quarter panel is, so that way we can ensure nice transitions and we get the quarters back to where they originally were. Now you can see here on this upper hinge all this up and down play. I don't know if you guys can hear that. That one's moving around quite a bit. This bottom side's got quite a bit of up and down play in it as well. So what you really need to do here is find a way to drive that pin right there out the top, and then we're going to knock the bushings out of the bottom as well as the top of the hinge. Now the bottom side, pretty much the exact same thing. Knock the pin out and clean it up and prepare it for the new one. Now there's a couple different ways to do this. I've seen some scary ways where people just whack on them with a hammer. I've seen the corners of these door hinges get broken off, and we're not going to do that. Now what I like to do, I bust out my handy dandy air chisel here and actually hit directly on that pin, reduce all the stress, all the fatigue that you're going to end up putting on the outside of this door hinge. And what it's going to do is actually drive that pin straight out the top, and it's going to make our lives a whole lot easier. From there, you can just use a small punch on the inside, knock that bushing off, knock the top bushing off, and do the exact same thing on the bottom as well as the other side. So enough talking, let me set up the camera and I'll show you guys how we rebuild these hinges. Alrighty, so I got the bushings and the pins swapped out here, also through the door, back on the car. Everything is in the exact same position it was, except for, look at that fitment. My goodness, that is a thing of beauty right there. Got great fitment all the way down our entire door. This thing is absolutely spot on. I wish my other cars had doors that fit that good off the bat, but the front's also lined up really well. And now at this point, all that we need to do is actually put seals on this door. We'll put the latch mechanism back in here, and then, ooh, I just realized that part right there is kind of torn away. So I guess that's something else to fix. But we'll put that back in the car, and we will be able to make sure that with the seal, everything is exactly where it needs to be. And at that point, I'm much more comfortable pulling off what's left of the quarter panel skin and cleaning everything up and welding on the new quarter. Now, the other side, door's off, because it's time to swap out this door skin. Now, showed you guys this thing is really hammered and it needs to be replaced. There's no sense in wasting time or money repairing this outer skin here, especially when AMD makes panels as good as that. So you can see this big nasty crease down the front. Looks like somebody kneed the front of that door right there. And the rest of this thing just has creases and bumps and issues all the way around. Now, here is the passenger side door skin from AMD. Of course, this thing is a work of freaking art right here. And I've replaced several of these on other Mopars, and the fitment is absolutely spot on. For me, what I love seeing, no dents. I've gotten these before from other companies, and there's been like an immediate dent. Like, it always happens to be like straight in the middle of the panel, whether it be from shipping or warehousing, whatever it be. Yeah, there's issues there. So, but from here, guys, we'll take our grinder, grind all three edges here, the side, the bottom, the other side. The top is actually held on with just a couple little spot welds here around the edge, so we'll split this corner on this side. I think there's one or two little parts holding it here, but the rest of the top actually just hangs over the edge of the door shell. And when I mean split, you guys will see it here. You very lightly touch right on the very edge of the door itself, and you'll see the pieces split apart. When you see that, stop and move over and just keep on following your way and working your way all the way around the rest of the door. So let me go ahead, grab a grinder and a flap wheel, and let's get this door skin off this shelf. Alrighty guys, I got the door installed. Everything fit up super nice. Didn't really have to make any adjustments whatsoever. I know it does look like we have a massive gap there, which we do, but this thing's kind of just flapping in the breeze. And believe me, it does hurt my heart to not gap this car, but these fenders are not staying on the car, and you know, no telling how the fiberglass fenders will fit, but nonetheless, these doors will be fit to the actual new fiberglass fenders for the Superbird kit, and then we can probably take this in just a little bit here and clean up that top gap. But really happy with everything on this side, and my God, you guys, the body line is like dead on the money. So looks really, really nice. We might tweak it just a touch, maybe to come out just a little bit at the bottom, but man, the rocker fitment, spot on all the way around. And yeah, 100% less dense in the store, which definitely makes me happy. So I did go ahead, I roughed it all up here just with the DA sander. And towards the end, when we get the rest of the panels on the car, what I may do is come around and just do like a rough in with body work, because of course you're going to have little hammer marks, you're going to have little low spots here and there. You guys can kind of see right there. Some of these curves are a little bit tough to get in there with the hammer dolly, so you do end up denting it just a little bit, but again, we can work all that stuff out, and it's not too big of a deal. You can see here just some of these low spots where the black is, just kind of the nature of the beast, unfortunately. But man, I'm really, really happy with all that stuff. And again, to go back to the beginning, guys, the reason I did this early is that the door is going to stay on the car, but now we know exactly where our quarter panel needs to be lined up, so that way it contours nicely with the door. And I did go ahead, I purchased this set of door seals. They're not quite here yet, but I will go ahead and put the latch mechanism back in the back side of the door here, so that way we can make sure that we got everything lined up exactly where we need to, so when we go to install the quarter panels, they are seamless, and it should look really, really nice. So yeah, guys, real quick, simple hinge rebuild. simple little door skin, not too big of a deal, but man, it sure does make a huge difference. And again, just something about them straight body lines, you guys, I just can't get enough of it. So yeah, well, coming up next, got this deck filler panel. You guys can see, already went ahead and sanded this in between drying times on my my Zero Rust there. So this is ready to go in. Once that's all finished up, we can officially burn the quarters out of this car. We can go ahead and slowly work around, peel everything out, and get it all ready to fit up our beautiful brand new AMD quarter panels. So with that, guys, take care. I'll see you all again real soon.